Hello everybody, this is Deviation, and today we are bringing you another commentary. It is actually the finals of the Chofly Invitational between HuK and TTOne. I'm here with Assassin again. How's it going, Assassin?
It is going fantastic. As you know, this is the finals of the Chofly Invitational. This is HuK versus TT1. And the bottom left position is HuK is the red Protoss, and the top right position is the blue Protoss is TT1. Both of these players are very, very good. This game is really exciting. I can't believe this is happening.
Yeah, this is actually a PvP match, a matchup. It is a best of 5 series, and whoever wins this gets $75, and the second place winner gets $25. So it's a total prize pool of 100 basically. And whoever wins this basically gets bragging rights as to who is the best Protoss actually like right now at the moment because they're playing each other. So who's gonna win this? Who is TT1 gonna come up from behind and actually win versus HuK, or is HuK gonna once again prove that he is one of the best? He's actually ranked #1 in the world right now. Well, in North America, I think it's also in the world.
Yeah, it is the world.
Yeah, TT1 is ranked 33rd right now, so they're not that far apart. I mean, they're both top-notch players, and you know what? They're both Canadian. Aw yeah.
Weak. Um, yes, that is right. These players are both very good. HuK has just scouted TT1, and TT1 is now throwing down a assimilator, and so is HuK. They're both players are at the same right, basically. Looks like pretty close, and HuK looks like he's having a good time laughing about something. I'm sorry, I don't know what
He's
they're
saying
talking
can't
about.
wait to see you in NYC, as if they're gonna meet each other in New York City or something for probably MLG New York or similar tournament or something like that. So they're probably going to meet each other IRL. And you know, online, when you play somebody else, you can always talk smack. But you know, when you actually meet the person face to face, they're probably really cool guys. And you know, they're both Canadian, so I don't think I've said this enough. You know, they're both Canadian. They're both Canadian.
Okay, you can stop with Canadian. I am personally an American. Americans for the win. QXE, go QXE because you're American. But these guys are both Canadian. Nonetheless, they're very cool guys and everything. But this game looks like it's very evenly matched right now. Both of them have cybernetics cores and are well. HuK isn't making a zealot quite yet, and TT1 is making a zealot and a stalker right now, which is pretty interesting. Looks like he's gonna rush, and we'll see
Yeah,
what
two zealots out
happens.
right now, and a stalker coming out. He's rallying his gateway to his forces, and he's pushing out. While HuK went for a fast cybernetics core and chose not to pull out a zealot, but instead he's just chrono boosting a stalker out. But it's really hard to micro one stalker versus two zealots because the stalker is only going to do how much damage? It's going to be 10 damage, and zealots have 150 life, so that's 15 shots per zealot, and there's two of them and a stalker on the way. So, you know, if HuK doesn't start pushing out, not pushing out, but chrono boosting out some more units, he's going to be a little bit in a little bit of trouble here. Both zealots for TT1 coming down.
Yes, and I mean, this is pretty big. HuK does not have really that much to defend with, and here we go,
Let's
little
go with
battle
the
right
band.
here.
And HuK is down one unit basically. He's pulling out some probes. He knows he's in trouble.
Oh, yep,
One
yep.
good
This
control,
is
pulling microing back his units, but he's taking down two probes. That's two probes while three probes, and I think he's gonna
And here comes another stalker. HuK
another
is in big.
stalker. So two stalkers versus one stalker. TT1 definitely in an advantage here. HuK kind of having to play catch up. He chose to go for Twilight Council. More probes coming out, a
And
Zealot
there's
coming out at the same time, and now it's TT1 that's going to have to retreat because that's just too many units. But he might just keep harassing here. That stalker for HuK is almost down. Let's see what kind of tech TT1 is going for. He's building a robotics facility and just pumping out more stalkers. So there's really good early pressure here from TT1.
Yeah, that was a really good play by TT1. He forced HuK to pull off miners from his mineral line, and that could slow him down quite a bit. Um, we'll see if TT1 keeps on pressuring HuK or if he runs away and tries to, make a mass or something. We'll see what
Yeah,
happens.
let's take a look at the units lost tab to see who's actually ahead. HuK lost 5 units for a total of 300 resources, while TT1 only lost 2 units for a total of 200. But the thing is the units lost for HuK, a lot of them were probes, and that's going to hurt his economy. If we look at the income tab, TT1 has 33 probes, harvesters, while HuK only has 25. Oh, a dark shrine here for HuK. So he's probably going to go for some DT play, but oh, DTs are already.
Oh, there's
already
DTs, and he does
yeah,
not
he's
have
going
an
for a
observer
pile.
out.
Well, the observer's he's chrono boosting it. I think he is. Oh, he they killed the pylon, but the observer, there was another pylon powering the robotics facility. So these DTs are pretty much useless now because
Yeah.
Still a
I
nice
think
effort though.
I think HuK is in a bad situation right now. If you look at the macro of TT1 versus HuK, TT1 is currently at 56 and HuK is at 43, and DTs are useless right now. Although HuK does have 4 warp gates and TT1 only has 2, so that could be a big factor, but we'll see.
He has a TT1 has a robotics facility building right now. He's probably gonna go for some Colossus or Colossi, Coloxin, whatever. And HuK, I think he chose to go with the wrong tech tree. DTs, I mean, they're good, but only if the player forgets to get detection. I think DTs are really good versus Terran if you send them in one at a time, and the Terran forgot to get a Raven, or he's forced to scan for every DT, and after a while, if a Terran scans, then that's energy not used on a mule. So it's pretty good versus Terran, but if the TOS, in a PvP situation, if the Protoss has an observer, DTs are pretty much useless. So kind of surprised at the tech choice by HuK here.
Yeah, and there is a Colossus currently coming out right now. This could be huge for TT1. Neither of them have gotten an expo, however. HuK does have the resources, but he has chosen not to for some reason. I think he's trying to just get units and try to maybe push or something, and it looks like TT1's going to push out here with a small force of Stalkers and Zealots.
The armies
And
are
this
pretty much equal though, but I think TT1 has more harvesters, 8 more harvesters, so that's where the difference is. But the thing is, and
there's a Colossus out.
The armies are colliding here. HuK actually has a couple of sentries, whereas TT1 has a Colossus, but the Colossus is out of position. But here it is, and now
And big battle going down right now.
HuK forced to retreat because the Colossus is just so strong. The range on it is really good. Does he have the thermal lance upgrade? No, he does not have it yet, but it's still a very strong unit. So he's chasing HuK all the way down, and HuK basically, he doesn't have anything to reply for this.